Welcome to the Cryptocurrency Mastermind. This is our first event. And just to start off, you guys all saw the disclaimers on the event invite that I'm not a financial professional, unlike other people in the group. And so therefore, I am not giving any financial advice right now. If you want financial advice, be sure to talk to your own independent professional in that space. As a disclaimer, anything you put in, don't put in anything in terms of currency that you're not willing to lose. It's possible to lose it all at any time. So just be careful out there. And with that, let's talk about cryptocurrency. So I started in this space when Bitcoin was $9,000 and Litecoin was around $90. I liquidated most of my stocks to go in there really heavy after I did my research and started to believe in it. Right now there's three types of people out there. People that think this is a bubble and they're not going to touch it, which is actually still the majority of the US. So even though a lot of people are talking about this, most people are not actually entering the space by buying actual Bitcoin. Some people are like traders, meaning they are trading the margins on the fluctuations of the values of these different coins, whether it's an altcoin or Bitcoin. The third camp are people like myself that believe this is a shift in culture. Like when I was a kid, I had this modem and I used to send messages to my friend or my computer, and my family would make fun of me. They would be like, how come you don't just call them on the phone? And today, what I was doing is now called email. So you can see how there's these shifts in the internet that if you don't keep up with it, not only does it not benefit you, but you actually get left behind. Talk to Blockbuster about what they feel now about buying Netflix. Or talk about people that held on to their CD collection. It's like either you adapt or you die. And my feeling is that this is that moment where cryptocurrency could potentially replace fiat currency. It could take a big hit to the banks. It could take a big hit to the Wall Street. It could hit the Federal Reserve or certain governments. This is a disruption. So I'm going to capitalize on that. And so how do you get started? For Americans, the number one place is at the exchange called Coinbase. So you go to Coinbase.com and you register for your account. Even if you don't plan to buy anything, it's a good idea just to make your free account and go ahead and register and get yourself verified, because it's very difficult to verify right now. One, because there's a lot of people doing it, so there's a lot of traffic and it's backlogged. And two, because this verification process is difficult, where you might get denied a couple times before you finally push it through. Like I had to upload my identification and my webcam photo multiple times before it finally went through on different cameras. And then, so it might be a good week or a week and a half before you finally can make your first purchase. And you have to put money into Coinbase before you can buy something, and that takes a long time too, whether you're doing a bank transfer, credit card, or you're doing a wire transfer. The fastest way to get a large amount of money into Coinbase is actually a wire transfer. So you go to your bank's website, and you set up the wire transfer into the USD wallet within Coinbase, and within a day or so, more or less, you will see that money in your USD wallet within Coinbase, and you'll be able to buy the three coins on Coinbase, which is Ethereum, also known as Ether, Bitcoin, and Litecoin, and now they are in the process of adding Bitcoin Cash. So once you are in Coinbase, now you are invested in Litecoin, Ether, and Bitcoin. So the thing about cryptocurrency at this point is you will get a lot of opinions and not a whole lot of consensus. The way I get around that is I have a mastermind group that we all talk online, and everyone here will get a link to join our mastermind group, and I will add you guys. And what it is a combination of people that I trust, people that are IT specialists for major corporations, Python programmers, marketers and internet marketers like myself. We have people that are extremely seven-figure wealthy in our group that have are friends with the owners of the various mining companies and different crypto-related websites to give us some tips about what's happening and who to trust. And what we do is before we make a major decision, we all come to a consensus together what we're going to do as a group so that we can feel more confidence because we're all skeptics. I'm a skeptic, the programmers are skeptics, the IT people are skeptics, and when we can all agree on making a decision, then we go in hard. And if we all make a mistake, then we all go down together like the Titanic. For example, like among our group, when Bitcoin futures first came out, we all decided to hold, and if it dropped, we would just buy more. And by the next Monday, we all profited heavily from that. And even now, Bitcoin is now going up, except for today, it made a drop, but we are the buy and hold strategy in our mastermind group for the most part, at least for Bitcoin. And I personally believe in Litecoin, so I'm holding on to that as well. I'm more in like the trading space when it comes to altcoins because it's so volatile and it's hard to tell. Everything looks good when you first look at it or you read the white paper, and then when you like start to delve deeper into it and you start to see like the bugs they run into and the team that's behind it, then you start to feel a little bit sketch. We'll talk about that. So now that I've talked about buying cryptocurrency from from Coinbase. Coinbase has a lot of fees, meaning every time you trade or withdraw or deposit, they charge you a little bit here and there. And those fees add up very quickly, and they're actually very expensive with their fees. So there are cheaper ways to buy and sell and to withdraw and deposit. Coinbase itself owns a website called GDAX.com, GDAX.com. It's the same company. So as soon as you're logged into Coinbase, you are also logged into GDAX. So you can just type into your browser GDAX.com and you'll be automatically logged in. You can move money from Coinbase and the USD wallet over into the USD wallet of GDAX instantly with the transfer free, at least for now. And within GDAX, you can buy Bitcoin with no cap very quickly and with less of a fee. And you can transfer out of GDAX for cheaper as well. So if you want to push Bitcoin to somebody else or somewhere else, you're transferring it to their wallet address is what you call it when you transfer Bitcoin from one place to another place.
Is it free completely to transfer out of GDAX?
I don't think so. It's not free, right?
Almost free, just pay network fees.
Network fees.
What's that, like like if I wanted to transfer out the Ether
Yeah.
Binance, what's the cost?
The difference would be very little. Anytime you make a transfer from one wallet to another, you get charged a network fee. That goes to people mining, goes to the
And is it more sensitive to be transferred in Bitcoin? Like, do all the different coins have different prices because we're out of GDAX?
Yeah, they have a different rate.
So Bitcoin is really expensive, right?
If you use Coinbase, they charge a network fee and they charge on top of a service fee.
What about GDAX?
GDAX only charges the network fee, but you can't really get around that. Everywhere it charges.
Everywhere, I
See, genius.
Yes.
Who else is going to give you that detailed of an answer? It's like reading the website.
Can you repeat the last sentence, please, again?
Well, when you transfer from one wallet to another, you get charged a network fee. That just to support the network for the user.
Oh, good. Okay, good. So Coinbase and GDAX are called exchanges. We're exchanging currency for a coin or one coin to another coin. There are a lot of exchanges out there. Coinbase is number one, and it's based in the United States. So you get that extra security, and you get American laws to back you up. So people will switch to other exchanges because they have fewer fees or smaller fees.
That's something interesting to learn, know that they do have international fees for whatever reason.
Yeah. So one example of another exchange, there's a bunch of them, is Binance, B-I-N-A-N-C-E. That one's based in China. So some people don't trust it that much. So some people will like make the exchanges on Binance and then take it out into their wallet once the transaction is done. It's fast, it's cheaper, and there's a whole bunch of coins on there. So there are coins that are on that exchange that you can't find at other exchanges. And other exchanges are very slow to verify you, but Binance is much faster. So like you can't even make an account on a lot of those coins because a lot of people were trying to buy Ripple last week and they couldn't do it because you go to Ripple.com's website and they have a list of exchanges that you can buy and sell Ripple, and every single one of those exchanges were not verifying anybody because they were like swamped and they crashed. And yeah.
That's one of my questions is,
Coinbase has already admitted that if the Bitcoin crashes and everybody tries to pull their money out, they can't handle the volume.
Yeah.
So that is risk.
Yeah. Risk. Huge.
When it comes to like, should you spread it?
Like pull it out
You
cash?
leave it.
Like pull it
You
out.
can't trade if you can't get
Yeah,
into your
you can't
account.
trade, like you couldn't trade it out.
Then you should take it out.
Even
and
on
put it
the
in a
what about on
wallet,
the ledger?
like a separate wallet.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if the coin is inside Coinbase and you want to put it into Ledger, it's too late because you can't get into your account.
Yeah.
That's why you don't want to keep it on.
So if you're like a trader, it's not going to work out for you because you can't trade fast enough in order to keep up with the fluctuations in the market. Because I tell people when they freak out when these things happen, I tell them this is not the stock market. This is brand new. This is the wild west of cryptocurrency.
That's what I keep
So like, I tell them if there's no risk, there's no reward. The reason why people are making this kind of bank right now is because this is the wild west and we're taking the risk. So the risk is real. You could lose it all. You could miss these trades because you can't get into your account. There could be a crash. Exchanges have been hacked. And these exchanges just lose all your money and the money's gone. You're not getting it back. It's untraceable. It's just gone. You can get hacked. So that's why there's a disclaimer that when you get into this space, don't put in more than you're willing to lose.
So does that go back to what you're saying? 'Cause I keep hearing about these hacking things as well. So if the exchange gets hacked, like I think what Korea just did, they lost like 25%
Yep.
of everything. And so, but if you keep it in your wallet, like, and you just buy when you want to buy and sell when you want to sell, but you keep it in your wallet, is there a fee difference or like how?
I think every time you like transfer it to your wallet, there's like a fee. So if you want to
Yeah.
put it back into trade, then there's like a
So you're
transfer
gonna
fee,
pay that fee, but then the risk is lower because you own
yeah,
it.
because you have
control.
either like the USB flash drive thingy,
Yeah.
or you have it on literally a piece of paper. Like there's different ways.
Yeah, that's cold versus.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So if you're trying to like store value, then a lot of people will keep it cold, and the stuff you want to trade back and forth, and you keep it in the online wallet if you want to make these fast trades. And so we talked about exchanges. Let's talk about mining.